Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Each season in high school is a fresh start. New players, new coaches, new opportunities to play the game of soccer against teams all striving towards the goal of winning their league, districts, and ultimately a state championship. Last year, these two teams met and Stevenson came away with a 5-2 win. It's a new year. It's a new season. Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans versus Birmingham Groves Falcons coming up next on the Michigan Soccer Network. Hello, everyone, and welcome into Sterling Heights Stevenson High School in Sterling Heights, Michigan for tonight's cross-league matchup between the Stevenson Titans and the Groves Falcons, presented by Bella Football. Alongside my broadcast partner, Rick Larson, my name's Jonathan Turner, going to bring you here all the action, high school action. Game number 2 here for Stevenson, game number 3 here for the Birmingham Groves Falcons. And Rick, welcome back.
Jonathan, glad to be with you tonight. Awesome night for a game. The venue looks fantastic. Looking forward to tonight's matchup.
I as well, as Sterling Heights Stevenson got their season underway here this past Friday. They beat Stony Creek High School 4-1 this past Friday in their first game of the season. Birmingham Groves, on the other hand, had 2 games under their belt. They had a win against Lakeland back on the 17th, a week ago Wednesday, and then they had a tie against Novi on Friday, 1-1.
That sounds like a good tie.
That's
a good result, yeah.
That it was. As a matter of fact, my conversation, with Groves in regards to that game, and reading the articles in the open press about that matchup, while a tie was the result that both coaches felt was fair, I think both teams had an opportunity in that game to walk away with a win. But that does happen in the early part of a season that we see quite a bit, Rick. But last year, these two teams, they had pretty good seasons. Sterling Heights Stevenson overall last year finished the season 6-8-2, 2-6-2 in the red, in the MAC red. They beat Stony Creek in the district opener, lost to Utica in the district semifinals 2-1. As I mentioned, they beat Stony Creek on Friday 4-1. The Groves, on the other hand, were 12-5-2. They had won their first district title since 2012. They beat Livonia Stevenson in the district final 2-1 in overtime. They lost to Clarkston in the regional semifinal 1-0. But they had a really good year. They finished first in the white last year. So this is a good program. And as I mentioned, my former program.
Yeah, and I think falling to the Richie Ludwig powered Clarkston High School is probably no shame in that. And I'm sure that they're looking forward to advancing further than they did last year, this year.
That I would expect as well. They did lose some players along the way, like most schools do. As I mentioned in the opener, new season, new players, new coaches. This is Paul Thomas's first year at the helm here at Groves. Greg Perkins was the former coach, took over in 2020. Went on now is at Seaholm High School, and Paul Thomas just took over here this upcoming season. So a lot for this young team and this new coach to prove here in the OAA White as they face here tonight against Sterling Heights Stevenson. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot of action coming up here. We'll tell you who the players are for both these teams, talk about upcoming schedule. We'll have the walk-on, national anthem, and more. You're watching high school soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. And that goes off the post and in. 6. Oh, good move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Cox. Jack, and that's goal number 2. Now wide to the Oxley, just inside the 18. Left foot cross to Steinwasser. Saved by Solly.
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على الميشيغان ساكر نتورك.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Welcome back here into Runkle Field at Sterling Heights Stevenson High School for tonight's matchup as the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans welcome in the Birmingham Groves Falcons, who last year they went out to their place and won 5-2 over the Falcons. Two good teams here facing off here tonight. Rick, once again, I'll bring you back in here. So Rick, what are your expectations here for tonight's game?
I think the field conditions are going to allow for both teams to get after it on the attacking side. I think, based on the last game that we did, that the field was a little bit tighter. This one's 120 yards long. I think it's going to allow for both teams to get stretched out a little bit, and I look forward to some attacking play, in transition in both directions.
I couldn't agree with you more, and something that Paul Thomas did alluded to as part of this being, his first year in the program and just getting to know some of these players is he mentioned that he's going to be playing, these players in multiple positions here throughout the early part of this season, maybe making them uncomfortable, but something that he feels just in order to get a feel for how they play in the system that he wants to compete with night in, night out.
Yeah, it looks like they're, kind of going through the motions here in the warm-up and playing against a packed defense. Trying to move guys around and get service off from wide areas, while Stevenson's trying to just. I've been corrected. It looks like Stevenson's going after the pack defense here, and Groves is working on some possession stuff and getting some shots on their goalkeeper.
While we're getting things here going here, this match is brought to you.
This MSN broadcast is brought to you by Bella Football, for the beautiful game. Fran Murphy Law, one mistake shouldn't ruin your future. Kickstart Toddler Soccer, crawl, walk, run, kick, and play. Jack's Car Wash, a clean car by Jack's just rides better. Granite City Food and Brewery, eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. And MSN Weekly, live every Monday at 8 p.m.
Live every Monday except tonight at 8 p.m. as we're here on location covering a live soccer game. So there will be no MSN Weekly tonight, Rick.
Yeah, it's. I think we'd rather be here watching a game and calling the action here at Sterling Heights Stevenson.
And then the comfort of my home, minus the blaring sun right in my face.
Yeah, I made it a life's goal to never complain about the big yellow life force, but yeah, it's causing us a little bit of an issue tonight. I'm get to look through a semi-foggy glass straight into the sun, and it's going to be a little bit of an issue for me dealing with the numbers, but we're going to do our best.
That we will. As you can see now on your screen, we've got both full rosters for both the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans and the Birmingham Groves Falcons. Something that we do here. We talked about putting starting 11s on the screen, but since these rosters are so fluid and oftentimes change in a moment's notice, we felt it'd be better to pay homage to the entire squad and not just a handful of players. So here is the full lineups here for both these teams. We will announce the starting 11 here right now. In goal for Groves tonight, Hugo Bonifant, the junior, Caden Misra, Benjamin Faber, Matthew Meilinger, the captain. You've got Brett Russell, Mario Blum Alexander, Bennett Costello, and Maury Miller. You've also got Cameron Monpass. You have Caleb Wiggins and Luca Molo will be the starting 11 for the Falcons. And then for the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans, in goal, Jude Thomas, Paulo Surowicz, the freshman, Matthew Bellotti, Nathan DiFilippo, Gabe Lasky, Jonathan Prika, Nicola, Andy Goro, Eni Durkovic, Zachary Shapinsky, and Evan Propichki will be your starting 11 for the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans. Here's our lineup here for this week. Coming up, we'll be back here this Wednesday evening as Sterling Heights Stevenson welcomes Henry Ford the second here on Wednesday evening. And then at noon, not at 3 o'clock on Thursday, we'll be out at Schoolcraft College as they take on Monroe Community College, coming in from New York. Monroe Community College.
Yeah, they're bringing both the men and the women to play a doubleheader at home at the Ocelot Soccer Complex.
That's right. Excited to call that game here on Thursday afternoon. And then on Friday, we make our way at 5 a.m. Steve Besk and I and family in tow all the way up to no place other than Mackinac Island to make the noon ferry. So we get across to the island, get all checked in, and get ready for our game on Saturday.
Got your tickets from St. Ignace over to Mackinac Island?
That's right, we do.
What a nice boat ride.
We are excited about that, so really excited. Just thinking about that, how much fun that's going to be this weekend is just getting the scoreboard ready here now. Something I should have done like hours ago, but I didn't. I don't know why. What can you do?
Are we live?
We are live, yes.
We are live.
We are 100% live.
I'd like to know where that soccer field is on Mackinac Island.
It's a good question. I don't know. I wish they would tell me.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to find out.
I will. It's true. I'm going to have to find out eventually. I just can't see anything because of the sun.
Are you going to be – will they cart your equipment by stagecoach over to the over to the field?
Yeah, we've talked about this, actually. We don't know what's happening yet. There's taxis and things like that will get us there.
It's either going to be stagecoach or old school pull the wagon, I think.
It's definitely all the above, I think.
And you're going to have to watch out for the road apples on the way because Mackinac Island's got a serious case of that.
Yeah, that they do. Is they're announcing right now the Birmingham Groves Falcons, the public address announcer here at Runkle Field. The national anthem will be coming up here next after they call off the Stevenson young men. Head coach of the Birmingham Groves Falcons is Paul Thomas, assisted by Trevor Daniel. Paul Thomas in his first year here. Paul Thomas is a familiar name at Groves. He coached the girls' side years ago. I believe he's also the director of coaching across the state for youth soccer in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. I can't speak to it. I don't know. That's the last time I checked. He was the director of coaching. So. We continue to hear the public address announcer off in the distance.
Number 23, David Yaku. And 25, David Kutala. The Titans are coached by Dan Chun. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you please rise, remove your caps as we honor our flag and our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
Got the cowbells out in full force here tonight. As that was a beautiful rendition there of the national anthem. Comments are coming in here often. We've got a lot of good ones here. I got a comment coming in saying, my boy Nicola for Sterling Heights Stevenson is crazy 9 goals in 4 games. So I have him down as the player to watch here. He scored 3 goals against Stony Creek here this past Friday. Dan Chun had a chance to talk here earlier today and mentioned a number of the players to keep an eye on for on that roster, and Nicolo is one of them. Mentioned they got a strong Matthew Bellotti playing outside forward today in their 4-3-3. They're going to build up, and they're going to use Andy Goro as their attacking center mid. Goro is going to help lead this offense, Rick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to they look like they want to play expansive. These guys came out. They look like they're ready to go. Is this their first home game?
It is. They played Stony Creek, I believe, at Stony Creek this past Friday.
Yeah, they seem to have come out with a lot of energy here, and they're certainly way ahead of Groves. Groves is now trickling onto the field. We'll kind of see if maybe the opening kickoff and where they put it and what they decide to do. Maybe they'll press them in and
we're hoping that sun will go behind that cloud for a good 15 minutes here.
I know it's really, really tough for me to see out there, but
I just want to know who, when they design these things, if they think about that. You know, that's like hey, let's not look into the sun. I don't know. Either way, and we are underway here at Runco Field as the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans will start with the kick. They're going in the blue kits right to left on your screen. The Groves will go in the white kits going left to right. As Russell will swing this out wide to Faber. So we get our first look there at Nicola playing that number 9 role today for the Titans, and Dan Chun.
Little bit of transition there. Both teams with a couple of turnovers, trying to play some passes into the interior.
Little flick there by Miller. Miller scored a goal against Novi on Friday, and there goes that sun. That sun behind those clouds.
Going to help us out a little bit.
There it is Mishra playing center back tonight for the Falcons.
Looks like he's got his choices in the build out there. He can play through the interior into the 6, or he can play out to the left back.
That cloud did not want that sun for too long.
Nope. Nope.
So as we played back to Jude Thomas from DiFilippo. He'll one time clear that up. Knock it out wide here to Surwich. That ball going to Nicolau. Good ball into Goro. Down by the end line, unable to keep it on the pitch.
Good attacking action from Stevenson there. A little up, back, and through, and the winger came down to get on the ball, and then they played in the interior, and active run from Goro to try to get him behind. Pass was just a little bit too hard.
Still like to play this short. Bonifod out wide to Faber. Almost given away there by Faber. Goes out of touch.
Might be easier for me to stand here. I think I get the sun in the visor, and then I can see a little better.
Oh, that's actually not a bad call. Look at you.
I stand during most of my soccer games anyway.
Is now Goro. Puts his ball and switches it far side there to Bellotti.
Bellotti forced back there. Forced into a turnover. Costello did a good job picking that pass off.
And now here comes the Falcons.
Testing the speed of the back line there. I like that early.
That was Brett Russell on that attack.
Yeah, Russell looks like he's got a little bit of pace and a little bit of grit and grind to try to get behind those center backs.
Looks like they're setting up for a long throw. Ball thrown towards the top of the 18 and headed out. It's now Goro trying to collect this for Stevenson and earn a throw in here on this near side. Immediately throws it right in. And Goro, now here he comes. Meilinger there to defend for the Falcons. Good defensive play by Meilinger as Maury Miller will bring it down and look to switch this to the far side.
Miller did really well there to bring that ball down under pressure and then change the point of attack and find a 1-versus-1 in the wide area.
So the ball will fall to Miller. He cuts it back, takes a shot from distance, deflects. And that might go out for a corner, and it does. Oh, actually, they're going to call that a goal kick. I misspoke.
They are?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Nope. Now we're going to get the corner.
AR pointed down there.
Okay. Fair enough. So the first corner of the night here coming up for the Falcons.
Bonifon looked like he was ready to sweep in behind that line, but he just couldn't quite get to it in time before it went out for a corner.
Ball comes in near post, top of the 18, and deflects back. Oh, and Faber gives it away. He's got Goro. He looked like it might have been an off, and the flag will go up.
That was a good moment in transition. They found Goro 1-versus-1. I think Goro just got a little bit antsy against that line.
I agree. I mean, he was up there, as Dan mentioned, this offense will build through Goro. And so far early in this game, we've seen Goro instrumental in their attack here in these first 5 minutes.
Yeah, they certainly do want to play through him.
Now Nikola. Ball's laid off to Persicki. And then back to Bonifond.
You can see two times they've turned the ball over trying to go in behind that the right center back. So I think we'll look for that to be a little bit of a pattern.
Bonifond will punt this up. Looking there for Miller, and so it goes to Meilinger, the captain for the Falcons. Immediately contested. This ball got a touch.
Miller was fortunate there to win a throw-in. His first touch kind of let him down.
It's Wiggins. Wins it back. Finds Miller. And you're going to see your first foul of the evening going against the Stevenson Titans.
Wiggins showing a good activity there and intensity. Played the ball in the interior and then chased it down and won it back and then drew a foul.
So who's standing over this one?
It's Miller, the
Miller.
captain.
Yep.
Yeah. he's been involved in a couple of Groves possessions here, so I think we're going to see that he's somebody they want to get to be
ball,
involved.
Far post, and that's headed across the mouth of the goal and out for a goal kick. Not a bad ball.
Bonifant looked concerned there. He kind of looked like, hope that goes wide.
I think you mean Thomas. That's Jude Thomas.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Oh, I
appreciate the
Goro
correction.
will go down, and that's going to be a foul here now. Goro slow to get up. We're going to see a free kick coming here from Jonathan Prika, playing the holding midfield position for tonight here for the Titans. Ball given away by Goro. Oh, it's a good tackle by Prika. Looking for that seam. Good work there by Faber defensively, and that's going to go out for the first corner of the night for the Titans.
Stevenson looking to load the box here.
How do you pronounce Evans' last name?
What number is he?
18.
Prepitsky. Yep.
That was Prepitsky there on that run up the near side against Benjamin Faber for the Falcons. Ball is put in by Bellotti. A little header. Oh, the power that came off the head on that lofter, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think it was that was the corner kick play. I saw the two arms go up, and then he served it to the back post, and then he certainly was ready for it and was able to get a lot of power behind that.
I don't know who got the head on that, but my goodness, the power that came off that head on the far post like that.
Might have been Bellotti.
No, Bellotti took the kick.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but I mean, the amount of pace that came off that head is pretty impressive. Now Prika will knock it back. And to Pripitsky. Now Wiggins will play it back to Bonifant. And Falcons will start all over again. Meilinger under immediate pressure and plays it back, and Bonifant will clear it out.
He was able to hit the escape hatch there. He's got himself in a little bit of trouble, and his goalkeeper Bonifant was able to help get him out of it.
On a ball played into Pripitsky. Faber comes over. Pripitsky's able to bring it down, and then it deflects and then cleared up by Meilinger, the captain. Right now, a little back and
Miller
forth
with
play.
The giveaway.
And Wiggins.
Now Miller's on it again.
And they will
Wiggins
look to build
trying
out of
get
Miller.
connected.
Oh, that's a dangerous opportunity there. Now Miller gets it back once again. Play that into.
Groves looking for a foul there. I don't think it was.
Yeah, it's played into
Neither did the
Blum
ref.
Alexander. And oh, look at this. And here comes Goro.
Goro showing great
and
speed
down
there.
goes Goro. We might see our first yellow card of the afternoon.
He was going in the pocket right now.
And that was Caden Misra getting the yellow card.
Goro's been involved in a couple of physical challenges here and has drawn a couple of fouls.
So that's
hopefully he's okay.
Deserving yellow card, taking away a promising attack. This is Vaughn Bertolini will step in now as Prika puts this one in. Bonifant comes out and is able to collect. As that sun goes behind the clouds, and that makes things a little easier for the time being.
I think Prika just overhit that one a little bit. Didn't quite get enough spin on it.
Ball hit off Blum Alexander, and Russell will watch it go across that far touch line. The Titans will work around this their back line. As it looks as though we have to go back all the way back to a few moments ago to not sure what's going on there.
Restarted the game too early.
Sounds about right. Ball was thrown into Bellotti. Unable to possess it as this ball is now cleared up and all the way back to Bonifond. He'll take a touch. That's a heavy one. Oh, that's a dangerous thing right there, but he finds a way to get out of it and finds Misra and then back to
Bonifond showing off his foot skills.
We just saw
giving his coach heartburn, but
after watching that Chelsea goalkeeper make a mistake.
Yeah, Mendy chewed on it a little bit too long there yesterday. Brennan Aronson is quite the player for the U.S.
That he is. That was the first goal of that match, too.
Going to look forward to him making massive contributions for us in the World Cup this fall. Never said that before.
Yeah.
World Cup this fall.
This fall. It'll still feel like summer, though. Free kick here for the Titans. About
back
30
post,
yards from goal.
Back post again.
Ball comes in, and Meilinger goes up and gets a clear head. As Blum Alexander
Miller
looks
with
here.
a good layoff.
It's a good ball.
Yeah, really good pass.
Brett Russell now up this right side.
2 versus 2 in this wide area. 3 versus 2 if they go fast.
Oh, here comes Jude Thomas, and he gets clipped. The goalkeeper goes down. That was Blum Alexander coming in, and he might get a yellow card, and he's going to. That's the second yellow card in as many minutes.
Yeah, I think sometimes a little bit of that overzealous play. These guys want to show their coaches that they're willing to commit and compete, and I think in the early part of the season, it's they got to figure out where that line is.
So Mario Blum Alexander just cautioned here a moment ago for that slide tackle on Jude Thomas. I want to thank everyone for joining us here this Monday evening. Rick Larson, Jonathan Turner bringing you all the high school action here tonight. We've got 2 high school games this week, tonight and Wednesday night. We'll be back out here at Sterling Heights Stevenson as they welcome in Henry Ford the second at 7 p.m. here on Wednesday night.
Gregory's come into this match and shown a little bit of skill there, eluding the defender and trying to get connected to his forwards.
Misser will knock it back to Meilinger, and they'll swing this back to Bonifond. And then given away. Shapinski.
Great position there from Preka.
Now Nikola. Back to Bellotti. To Peshpisky, and Nikola gets a touch, and he buries it in the back of the net. And the Titans go up 1-0 here in the 14th minute.
That's a really good goal. The cross came in, and the header went back across the goal. And then Nikola was able to get a touch on it and just steer it past Bonifond.
His 4th goal in 2 games, helping the Titans here get an early lead here against the Groves Falcons. I know Bellotti put that ball across. It did kind of bounce around a little bit. I'm going to have to say that's probably unassisted.
No, but I'm giving that assist to Papricki.
Papricki? Okay.
Yeah, because he headed it back across, and then I think
that's fair.
Yeah.
Because Bellotti put it across.
Yeah, Nikola was able to one-touch it. I always like that to be a second header. 2 headers inside the box. I love those goals.
Nikola
scored that goal. He looked like he'd been there before. He's blowing kisses to the crowd and pointing at all kinds of his supporters, and he loves the home crowd, that's for sure.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Groves, maybe.
That's fair. Absolute class is the comment coming in from Ferris Grebovich. Now Miller. Oh, Now Miller's got a ton of green space in front of him. Oh, that's a good ball. And that's just unfortunate. That was a promising attack for the Falcons.
Excellent defending from Stevenson's back line. I think Groves does a good job on the counterattack, trying to create numerical scenarios.
Now
Here's
Miller.
another one.
Miller cuts it, and then good defensive play there by Surowicz.
Yeah, that was excellent. Miller's a guy that Groves wants on the ball, and he does a good job of creating some attacks. Stevenson was just up to the challenge there.
Dudes showing out for Schoolcraft Scouts in attendance.
What? Read that again?
They said, dude is showing out for Schoolcraft Scouts in attendance.
Okay.
Is Miller.
We're always looking.
Looks for Costello. Now it's Bloom Alexander. His pocket is picked, and Papritsky.
Nikola's showing he's got some things in possession there. Did he commit the foul or draw a foul? Which way are we going here?
Referee fine pointed to the north.
Okay. I guess it's going to be a free kick for Groves, which means
right.
it's a foul on Nikola.
There you go. Ball into Miller. He's met by immediate pressure. It's a good tackle there by Bertolini. He was looking to play that central and was intercepted. Now Nikola.
Goro making a run.
Oh, a ball over the top for Goro. Mishra comes over. It's a heavy touch. Actually, that's off of Mishra. Throws it back to Nikola. He's going to take a shot, looks like. Oh, blocked, and then another opportunity. That was Shapinski. And now Nikola dispossessed by Meilinger.
You know what Nikola's thinking there.
Yeah, he was.
Ball at the top of the box. He's trying to skin two players and get a shot off.
Those are the shots you practice on the training ground all the time.
Yeah, 2 dribbles and then hit it.
DiFilippo throws this in. Nikola gets a head on it. Oh, a volley that's blocked. I believe that was Shapinski that took that volley.
That was Gregory.
Yeah, up now. Goro to Nikola, far post, just misses the bar.
Assistant referee's got his flag up. Just a little bit offside.
Still doesn't take away how pretty it was.
No, it was a really good play. Really good play. But
nullified by the offside. It doesn't count.
And for the fact that he missed the goal.
That's fair. Nikola's hungry.
He's always on the front foot. You know what he's thinking, and that's got to create a lot of stress to the Groves back line.
One by Surowicz is now Papritsky.
And
as Mishra watches this go back.
Yeah,
that was dangerous, but
just an errant pass.
Mario Blum Alexander, as he's taken down, referee says no, they keep playing. Now Nikola outside here on the outside of the pitch. Papritsky. And then Preek will play it back to Surkowicz. Bertolini dispossesses Papritsky, and he'll get it back.
Durkovic did a good job of clearing that entry pass.
Molo. And then Bellotti is able to come in and step in. We're right now at the halfway mark of this first half, 1-0 here in favor of the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans. They scored in the 14th minute, scored by Nicholas Nikola, assisted by number 18, Evan Papritsky. And that's where things stand right now on this one. Bertolini.
Ton of space out there.
And it's just given away as this ball is played into Goro, who's wide open, playing a high attacking center mid. Out wide. Oh, good cutback. This ball's played in, and that's Russell.
Russell's showing some great mobility there.
Oh, a shot. It's going to go right into the arms and chest there. Jude Thomas, not a hard one at all for him.
No trouble for Thomas there.
Paprinsky gets by Bertolini.
Yep.
And that's a foul.
Did a good job of drawing a foul. Sterling Heights Stevenson looks like they got some free kick plays. They got some ideas on what they want to do. That long change the point of attack, see if we can open up the Groves defense.
Shapinski. Finds Nikola. Oh, good ball into Shapinski. Shapinski, far post!
Nikola is not only a goal scorer, but he also can be the assist man. That was a great pass to Shapinski.
The second goal here in the 22nd minute comes off the foot of Zachary Shapinski, assisted by Nicholas Nikola, and now the Titans are up by 2.
It all started with that free kick. The foul Paprinsky drew, and then the long free kick got them on the other side there. Grove shifted over, and then the ball looked like it was going to come all the way back to this side again, and Nikola decided to play Shapinski on the weak side and just put him straight in with the goalkeeper. Really, really good finish.
This ball played back to Kalen Wiggins, the sophomore, looking to go over the top to immediate pressure. This ball drops and goes a simple ball played to Jude Thomas. If you're Jude Thomas, those are the kind of balls you want all afternoon. Falcons are going to have to find a way to be a little more dynamic with their possession in the final third, Rick.
Yeah, I think when they get set up, they have a hard time finding the shot that they're really looking for. I think they look well-versed in the counterattack. I think sometimes in the attack, when the numbers are even, it's hard for them to get exactly what they want.
Oh, good ball into Goro from Nikola. So the ball will deflect. Mishra will clear it up.
Goro just held on to it for a little bit too long.
So now Prika looks to put this far post. And played well there defensively by the Falcons. But slide tackle by Prika. And you're going to wait on that. You're never going to get it if you're Gregory. So we have Drew DiFilippo. It says, let's go, Nathan DiFilippo. Love to have the comments coming in.
Russell dispossessed there.
Now Nikola, and that's a little hip check there.
And he shows his dislike for being dispossessed there and discarded Prika, I think.
We're waiting for this free kick here, restart for the Titans. Ball comes in, and it's an in-betweener. Not always easy for a goalkeeper to read, but he was uncontested, so Bonifant comes up away with it.
Yeah, Prika hit that a little too floaty.
Sali, and it's going to last be touched and out of bounds on that far side. want to remind everyone this match is brought to you by Bella Football. Bella Football, a new app available for download on the Apple and Google Play stores. It's a team manager app for teams and players to help communicate. Get rid of that group me and WhatsApp applications. They can all be done in one place at one time. Head over to Bella.football for more information, or head over to the Apple Store or Google Play Store and learn more about Bella Football. We actually use it here at MSN to help with our scheduling of our games.
Grove's going to set up a long throw here.
This ball is thrown in.
Try to get something flicked.
Well, there might be an opportunity here. There's a shot from Russell, and that's a save by Thomas. Rebound. Put back in.
Costello with the finish.
That goal coming in the 25th minute. Bennett Costello comes away with that one.
Russell with a great turn on the half volley there, and Thomas couldn't handle it. Kind of knocked it down.
That one is unassisted.
To tuck it in.
Would you agree with me on that one?
Yeah, I think technically I have to, but I think that.
Well, the shot was taken. Brett Russell.
I think Russell did a good job of getting that shot off, and then for the fact that it hit the goalkeeper.
Well, if it hit the goalkeeper, Russell gets his own goal.
Yeah.
Right? I know. We have this debate all the time, me and
yeah. Yeah.
Surowich.
I always like to favor the
far
attacking
post,
soccer.
And that's a smart play by Bonifond.
It's unfortunate that Russell doesn't get any credit for what went on there.
I just, again, I don't, we've talked about, I'm not the official scorekeeper, but I do believe when a shot, you talked about the intention, right? Remember that we talked about that?
Yeah,
so if the shot was an intentional shot, therefore there's a save, the rebound goes unassisted. If he was
it's a whole new set of circumstances. I get it.
So, but nonetheless, Groves Falcons on the board here in the 25th minute, makes it a 2-1 game with 14 to play here in this first half. Not a bad response to going down 2-0.
Yeah, those long throws are hard to clear, and a bouncing ball, and nobody really got a good clearance. And Russell found himself in a really good spot and was able to twist around and get something on target.
Now Bellotti. Now Spago. And cleared out by Wiggins, but not too far out, as now here comes once again the Titans. That far side of the pitch, ball will go out of touch. So
Nemu and Salah trying to get something going over there.
Now Goro tries to bring
involved.
it down. Oh, a misplay there. Bellotti right there and cleared away.
Poor clearance.
By Gregory, I believe.
Fortunate
Now
they
the ball
didn't
played up top
cost
to Blum Alexander. He just can't bring it down. And this ball is then sent back to Thomas.
There's Groves creating that danger on the counterattack again. I thought that was a great run by Blum Alexander, starting on his own half, and then the ball getting played over the top. He just couldn't get it under control.
Ball played up and over and all the way back to Bonifond. As I mentioned in the opener, last year these two teams saw each other. Sterling Heights Stevenson traveled to Groves, and they won 5-2. This ball switched, looking for Bellotti, but Bertolini's comes away with it and finds Miller. But given away. Oh. Some kickball right now. Now Prika. He's got
Prika, the lefty.
Space. Finds Bellotti, but good play by Bertolini.
Play.
As Miller looking to go up and over for Blum Alexander. There's the Falcons looking to challenge that back line more by putting balls up and over. A little shove there by Goro.
Yeah. Goro just a little bit overzealous. I think he probably could have won the ball without doing that.
So we finally, I think, have some relief from that sun, which it's been kind of nice.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, well, it's dropping though.
I think some of the players are thinking that. I think we're
behind
about
the trees.
30 minutes in, and looks like there's some tired legs out there. The game's went a little bit kind of stuck between the 30s here.
Checking in for the Falcons, number 24, Luca Malo. Checking in for the Titans, number 9, Nick Nicola. Number 18, Evan.
Some subs coming back in here now for both sides. So a long throw-in.
Looks like Goro's going to depart. We'll see how that changes the
ball kind of bounces around. Oh, it's Sagari. So now the ball back to Max Sharon. Good play into Maury Miller. And out comes Jude Thomas before Elin Gregory gets there.
Thomas showing some bravery again, getting in behind that line and going to ground and corralling the ball.
So Max Sharon pops it up in the air and then cleared away by Cameron Monpass.
Monpass, the header out of bounds. Stevenson doing a better job on their own throw-ins here and keeping possession.
As Thomas will play it out wide and up the middle to Prika. That's some dangerous passing around the back line, but Paulo Surowicz able to play it up. Well, that's a misplay. As that's smartly played there by Bonifond and Luca Molo. That ball almost, Basim Namu, almost got there and found a way to poke one past Bonifond. Not a bad ball in there from Surowicz.
Yeah, they keep trying to test those center backs. Another good header. Another good header.
As Meilinger was just fouled there by Basim Namu, new senior on this Titans offense. Eight minutes to go in this first half. 2-1's your score. This ball kind of bouncing around right now. No real clear possession from either side.
Now there's just 4 consecutive headers. I think the fact that the half is waning on, tired, they're showing some tired legs, and there's a lot of subs coming in. The game doesn't have a lot of continuity. I would imagine that the coaches are trying to get the game settled back down and playing into their strengths, start playing into their strengths again.
What the? Hold on, everything just froze. Never mind, we're not frozen anymore.
It's a tough throw-in to deal with from Wiggins to Russell.
Come on, Titans, let's go, Nathan. Mom wants to see you score. Well,
when Mom can't be here, she can watch on the Michigan Soccer Network.
That's right. As a center back, unless they're going to get more forward.
Well,
hey, crazier things have happened.
Yeah, they're good on those set pieces, and
yeah,
you never know.
You never know.
Mom's hoping.
As Bertolini. Ball pops up, and Papritsky finds Nikola. Looking for Goro, and the ball deflects, but still finds its way there. He cuts it back. Once again, Wiggins is right there, and not going to get that foul. Not today.
No.
This ball looked to be played and intercepted. Oh, as that ball comes through, Papritsky.
That's a nifty little pass from Nikola.
Oh, puts the ball on top of the 6. And then Meilinger is going to clear it away.
I think Papritsky was hoping that Nikola was going to continue on in the box because the cross came straight into that near post lane there, but Nikola never ran in it.
Finds Nikola.
Here he goes again.
Top of the 18 now for Goro. He still has possession, shot on that turn and right into the hands of Bonifond. Goro fighting hard there just inside the 18. That's the second time in as many moments where he was trying to turn and get a shot on frame. This ball's played into Molo, and that's given away. Now Nikola. Bellotti, and that's picked away there by Meilinger.
I bet Nikola wants that back. That pass was just a little bit under hit.
That it was.
Could have really put Bellotti in free with the goalkeeper.
Now Prika plays it back to DiFilippo.
A lot of sustained pressure here from Stevenson.
Maintaining possession right now is the Falcons chase. This ball looking for Paprika. Wow.
Cleared out of bounds.
That it was. With 4.5 to go in this first half. 2-1 is the score. The Titans here knocking on the doorstep. They've been in clear possession here these last few moments.
Stevenson with a long throw
with
of their own.
Opportunity, and that's going to go wide. I want to remind everyone to please, if you're watching us for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button so we know you enjoyed today's game. We'll be back out here on Wednesday night as Stevenson takes on Henry Ford II. This ball finds Nicolo, a little back heel, getting a little more creative now.
It's nice to have those rivalry games on the schedule, huh?
I know, right? We got some good ones coming up. That Brother Rice Catholic Central game is going to be a good one, too, as Goro comes away with a shot. No, Nikola just can't find a way to bury it.
What a great defensive effort.
As Goro comes away with that interception, I thought he was looking to maybe put that shot far post, more like a cross. Nikola was able to get there, but just not in time as a slotting Meilinger is able to stop and prevent that from getting on frame.
Yeah, Meilinger did a great job of covering up that little gap in the near post.
Third corner of the night here for the Titans.
Two hands up.
Ball comes in near post.
Little deception, I think.
Russell overruns it. Now he gets it from Meilinger, who looks to play this off the pitch to Miller. Misplayed. Now Blum's right. Alexander was wide open. Miller just couldn't find him. But now here come the Falcons once again.
Miller showing good range, picking that ball up again and continuing the counterattack.
As Costello looks to play this across, finds Russell. Remember, Russell created that goal
from almost the same spot there on the right hand side. He likes that little turn.
Now Bellotti, and cleared away there by Gabe Lasky. 2 minutes to go here in this first half. A foul will be called. We're getting close to that sun fine behind those trees.
Yeah, I think by the time we come back from halftime, the sun will have.
Oh, Surwich was thinking one more step ahead. Miller will now throw this in.
Concentration lapse. Miller trying to motivate his team here.
Bertolini will throw it in, looking for Russell. Russell goes up, comes away with it. Russell from distance, and going to have to do better than that to get by Thomas.
Some hands on hips there, some shrugged shoulders, some weary warriors.
Oh, it's now
Coming
Nikola
off in this
got
first
Goro.
half.
Oh, now Nikola gets it back. And then Meilinger will send it out for a corner. Defensive miscues and mistakes costing the Falcons opportunities here early on in this one.
Trying to go fast. The clock winding down.
With 30 seconds to go here in this first half.
Maybe one more ball in the box.
Ball played over the top for Miller, who's on. Inside the 18, little burst of energy there. Cuts it back. Keeps fighting hard with 10 seconds to go. Puts it inside, and then he goes down. And that will finish this first half. Not a bad first half at all there, Rick.
Yeah, Miller did a great job there to create some excitement with the clock running out. I think he put the referee to a little bit of a test there at the end, too.
That he did. Is the halftime score here 2-1 in favor of Sterling Heights Stevenson. It's been a good first half.
Yeah, quality opportunities from both teams. Both teams have a plan. I think Groves is dangerous on the counterattack and those long set pieces. And then obviously when Stevenson gets on the ball and they get through, playing through Goro and Nikola and Brinsky on the outside, it's they're real difficult to stop.
No question about that. So goals coming in the 14th minute, the 22nd, and the 25th, and that's where things stand. 2-1 here in favor of Stevenson. Titans over the Falcons here at the half. Don't go anywhere. Second half action coming up here after the break. You're watching high school soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Koch. Check. Espinosa gets a head on it. Will that go in? And it does. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. Oh, look at this one. Look at this. That's might be a goal. Puts it past Cervantes.
That's the goal of the week.
Wow.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Velasquez. Shot. And that goes off the post and in. 6. Oh, good move by Wen. Puck to 6. Wide open net for Koch. Check. And that's goal number 2. Now wide here to Hodgson. Just inside the 18. Left foot cross to Steinwasser. Saved by Solly. Welcome back here into Runkle Field here at Sterling Heights Stevenson High School, where right now here at the half, it is 2-1 here in favor of the Titans. We were told by Dan Chun that Nicholas Nicola was going to be something to keep an eye on, and for sure he was.
Yeah, dangerous at every moment. He comes off the center backs and gets involved in the build-out and then, or in the build-up, and then when the ball gets in and around the boxes, he's absolutely dangerous.
Yeah, it's been all him tonight, along with Goro playing at that attacking center mid. Papriska also being involved from time to time. Bellotti for the Sterling Heights Stevenson. On the flip side, Maury Miller been really the go-to player for the Falcons tonight. Even though we did see Costello poke that one goal in off that Brett Russell shot on the throw-in. Aside from that, the offense of the Falcons has not been there tonight.
Yeah, I think Miller does a really good job of getting himself free inside the counterattack. And then Russell does a good job of creating second and third opportunities. But the real quality in the final, maybe 20, 30 yards inside the Sterling Heights Stevenson defensive end, it's been difficult for Groves.
Yeah, they've done very well. DiFilippo has done a great job, along with Surwich, defensively being able to shut down that transitional attack from the Falcons. But again, can't say enough about Nicholas Nicola, who's got a goal and an assist in this one. Been dangerous every time he gets the ball tonight. Papriski, once again, been very, very effective out wide here today for the Sterling Heights Stevenson. You can tell why that they are going to be a strong force here in the MAC Red this season.
Yeah, Papriski did a really good job of marshaling that left side, and he assisted on the Nicholas goal. And he likes taking guys on and getting crosses off, and he's really got things to his game, and I'm looking forward to the second half.
I am as well. Again, we are here at the half. It's 2-1 here in favor of Sterling Heights Stevenson. We're about a minute and a half or so away from the start of this second half. Let's get in some messages from our sponsors here right now. This MSN broadcast is brought to you by Bella Football for the beautiful game. Fran Murphy Law, one mistake shouldn't ruin your future. Kickstart Toddler Soccer. Crawl, walk, run, kick, and play. Jack's Car Wash, a clean car by Jack's just rides better. Granite City Food and Brewery, eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. And MSN Weekly, live every Monday at 8 p.m. As we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors here for helping provide this wonderful coverage here by the Michigan Soccer Network. Want to remind everyone coming up here later this week, we're back out here on Wednesday night as Stevenson takes on Henry Ford II right here at 7 p.m. And then we'll be back, we'll be on Thursday at noon. We'll be out at Schoolcraft College as they welcome in Monroe Community College. And then we head way north, way north.
Way north.
Way north up to the Upper Peninsula. Mackinac Island will be here this Saturday. I'm befuddled that we are actually going to be bringing a live game from Mackinac Island.
Stagecoaches, road apples, Mackinac Island fudge, and a soccer game.
It's pretty cool. I mean, you gotta admit it's I think it's cool, but
can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, me neither. Hoping we are able to get the coverage we deserve. We can get up there and get the one thing you're always concerned about is whether or not there'll be internet on the island. But according to T-Mobile's website, there's coverage up on the internet on there. So we'll find out here soon enough.
Testing the range. Testing the range. Yeah. Michigan Soccer Network knows no bounds.
We know no bounds. I've been as far as Columbus, Ohio, calling games, and now we'll be even further in Michigan. It was 3.5 hours, so 3:15 to Columbus. It's 6 hours. Sorry?
Keys are over here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We're back underway here.
We're underway and getting people their keys back as well.
That's right. Is Nikola will look to play this long. There for Papriski, and Meilinger's right there on his back, and will clear it up.
As the sun goes from yellow to orange and the lights come on here at Sterling Heights Stevenson, Runkle Field.
Our camera guy was like, whoa, that was quick. Wasn't expecting as much action there as quickly as it happened.
Grove's going to set up a long throw.
That they will. That's how they scored their first goal.
Yeah.
Just ball's thrown in. Russ looks to get a head on it. Instead, Shapinski gets it. Wiggins was lining up. You could just see.
Yeah, it looked like Wiggins was going to hit a volley there,
yeah,
huh?
He was lining up.
I like his ambition.
Me too. As Meilinger and Goro go in physical. His energy starting to pick up. Ball out wide to Papriski. He's going to come inside the 18, looking for Nikola, and that's won there by Misra.
Grove's back line did a great job of sinking into the box and dealing with that cross.
Those are the ones that can hurt you. As Russell will have you on the touch.
Yeah, I think that one got away from Russell. Looks like he's ready to go for the second half. He's rangy, man. Look at him.
Ball will skirt out there on that far side.
Wiggins doing a little bit of a limp there and fixing his shoe. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
We are here in week 2 of the high school soccer season for boys here in Michigan. This is game number 2 for the Stevenson Titans and game number 3 for the Groves Falcons coming into this 1-1-0-1, a win and a draw. The Titans fresh off their win against Stony Creek High School on Friday, 4-1. Nicholas Nikola scoring 4 goals in 2 games. It's not a bad way to start your season.
Yeah, you want your you want your center forward to be an important guy for your team, tucking the ball away, and he certainly proved that in the early stages.
So it looks as though we have a stoppage of some kind. Goro maybe hurt. Seems that way as Andy Goro just stepped off, the senior. Now Nicolau looking for Bellotti. Max Sharon will chase over and defend for the Falcons. Good work by Sharon. Bellotti still going, and now he'll earn a corner. It's the 5th corner of the night here for the Titans. I don't know if I did this before, but go Johnny. Preeka, love you, buddy. So I think it's mommy saying she loves her son. It's awesome. Love it. We can do that on the network. Bellotti will put this one in. Bonifond is tied up there.
Yeah, I think just a little bit too much contact to the goalkeeper. Referees usually do not allow that.
No, they don't, especially at this level. Might get away with that a little more at a higher level. As that sun finally peeks back behind those trees, we can finally say that we have full relief now.
Yeah, the sun's gone from orange to disappeared.
Papriski, the move, and earn another corner for the Titans.
They keep getting in those wide areas and trying to get crosses off. Really difficult to defend.
Looks as though Bellotti will take this once again for the Titans.
It's like Groves uses a little bit of a zone plus man to defend their corners.
Good play to clear this up. Ooh, that's a dangerous play there by Shapinski, and referee calls that one as now the Falcons will restart here. Some 80 yards from goal.
Wiggins is going to get the game going here.
Now give away Namu. Namu looking for Nicola. I feel like there you got to be more selfish.
Yeah, his pass was a little bit behind him. You got to lead him to goal if you're gonna give it. But I agree with you. He probably should have tried to get a shot off himself.
It's a counterattack. You got their back line on their heels. You know, they're giving him the space. Just take it. You know, take that opportunity. Go to goal. Get that shot. Is now Miller here for the Falcons. Cuts it inside. Miller looking for Blum Alexander down by the end line. Oh, and he's not able to keep it on the pitch, but they're going to say he went out for a corner.
I think he did keep it on the field, and I think it was tackled out of bounds.
Okay.
That line's kind of thick down there. It's hard to tell.
Well, we're going to go to VAR. We have that technology here in the press box.
But I'm just going to use that right on the touch screen here.
What does VAR say? VAR says goal kick. Both played in. Oh, a good head, and that's the equalizer. Matthew Meilinger on the corner ties this up to a piece. Do we know who got the assist? Who took the corner?
I couldn't see on my screen.
I think it was Miller.
Yeah, Groves has now scored a goal off the long throw that didn't get cleared, and then they got down in the end line, earned a corner kick, and then scored off the corner.
Yeah, it was Maury Miller that got the assist. That goal coming in the 47th minute.
Miller, Russell, Wiggins, those guys for Groves seem to be really heating up here a little bit and getting stuff going for them and make the game interesting now.
That it does. A well-finished header there by Matthew Meilinger, the center back.
Header.
Here we are, 2 apiece as now Namu runs into the back there of Misra, and
Misra did a good job of cutting him off there, and Namu just said, well, if you're there, I'm going to continue on, and then the referee had to deal with it.
Ball played, and now it's going to hit the arm there of Gabe Lasky. It's unfortunate. It's a free kick now, 30
Ball
yards
jumped
from
up on him.
goal.
Miller, Wiggins, Russell in the screen there, calling a play, working it out.
So Miller will stand over this one as Jude Thomas will set his wall, two-man wall. Miller puts this one in, and it's going to go through everyone and out for a goal kick.
Those moments are amazing to me. Somehow that floated free kick went through like 12 players. And everybody had the intention that they were going to touch it. Either it was going to be cleared by Stevenson or some kind of an attempt on goal, but somehow it got through everybody.
This ball is played into Bellotti. Good cutback. But given away is now Miller has it for the Falcons.
It's Wiggins,
Miller cuts
and
it
Russell
back,
again.
finds Blum Alexander. You notice here in this
skillful little turn.
Paul Thomas, had some words to say here at half. They seem more patient in their attack now. Do the Falcons? As I say that, though, they get more direct. But you've noticed that they've done a little more build-up out of them here in this second half.
Yeah, they've connected on more passes, and I think that the Groves trio has done a good job of keeping the ball and dictating the tempo.
They once again lets it go short. Lasky and the high press right now from this offense of the Falcons. It's creating some problems here defensively for the Titans.
Yeah, one way to beat the pressure is to draw a foul. I thought Stevenson did a good job of drawing a foul there and
right
trying to get out.
Park.
Free kick wasn't the most productive. That square pass in front of their own goal.
Surwich looking for a Nikola, and he's met by Meilinger. As Russell now have this for the Falcons. Back to Misra and then back to Meilinger. Blum Alexander was holding. Oh, a great ball into Bellotti. Bellotti with a shot! And that's blocked there by Bonifond.
It's a good save. It's a really good attack from Stevenson. That pass between the center backs to Bellotti was fantastic. He did well to take his first touch, get it out in front of him, and get a shot off. Bonifond up to the challenge.
This ball will find its way up that far side. Nikola comes over. Meilinger dives in. Nikola now down by the end line. Top of the 18, just plays it past Bellotti.
Oh, I think Stevenson's going to want that one back.
I would agree with that
Nikola
statement.
chased that one down, got up the end line, and found a nice little slot pass, and nobody home, if you will.
Game is starting to really stretch out now. Open up is now Nikola once again. Out wide. Flag goes up, though, for offsides.
Prisky's got to do a better job looking all the way across that line. He can look right at the linesman, right at the assistant ref, and decide where that last player is and just stay a half a step on. Kills those attacks.
That it does. So this ball will kind of now bounce to Costello. Scored the first goal in the first half in the 25th minute for the Falcons. Now the ball into Nicola. Dispossessed, and now back in possession are the Titans.
It's a good pass to change the point of attack.
Bellotti went down.
Maybe if
now Miller right away, but that flag is going to go up, I believe, and it does. Just a step ahead of that pass was Costello.
Costello picking up a yellow card for continuing on and kicking the ball in the back of the goal.
Ball coming in the 53rd minute. So
yeah, you got to respond to the whistle there. It's I know what he's thinking, but you got to stop.
It's a good win by DiFilippo. That's the third yellow card of the game for the Groves Falcons. See a long throw in here now. These long throw-ins have caused Titans some problems here this evening as ball's going to bounce around now inside the 18 and then clear it up.
No Groves players in the scoring area there. The throw-in got to the place where you'd want the players to be, and there was no players.
So Bellotti looking to play to Nicola, and just not enough on it.
Wiggins, Miller, Russell again. Russell just with a little bit too much.
It's Miller. That's Russell getting tied up. Now he's holding on. Costello just got a yellow card, so we don't want to be playing down men again. Saw that against Brother Rice and Seaholm, where Trip Gaffney was given a second yellow card and subsequently got a red card this past Friday night. They played down for a large chunk of time in that game.
Yeah, and I think after settling in and figuring out how to play with 10 men, they found their way back into the game, and Cheney scored a real nice goal to tie it up.
This ball is switched to that far side. And Meilinger will clear it out of danger and into that subdivision off behind the stadium. Hopefully get that ball back.
It's where I hit my golf balls quite often. Right into the neighbor's yard.
Like I did as a child as well. Lost a lot of range balls in my neighborhood. Good fighting there on that far side. Surowicz. Now Bellotti. Bring this down for the Titans, and we'll play it back.
Nice rhythm from Stevenson there. Russell putting an end to it.
Bellotti will throw it over for Stahlberger. That ball played to Nicola. We'll keep heading it in possession. And
Nicola's showing some skill there.
Then he
up.
Pulls on the jersey there on that far side.
Yeah, a little bit of a grab, maybe frustration that he tried to turn the corner there and the ball just didn't cooperate. Neither did the defender, so he grabbed him and put an end to it.
I want to remind everyone to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. MI Soccer Network is our handles on all three of those platforms, so please make sure you share us, follow us, like us, comment. Back out here on Wednesday night as Lasky will play this back. Oh, that's almost a giveaway there by Durkovic.
That ball rolled a long way off of Thomas's attempt to build out there and without anybody touching it.
So Max Sharon will come off, and Malo will step back in as a left back role now for the Falcons. You know, in my days as a coach, not necessarily whether it's here or not, I didn't make a habit of changing out my left back and my right back.
Yeah, those are guys you want to keep in the game?
Yeah, I mean, again, now these new systems, we have wing backs, but you're not seeing wing backs out of the Falcons. You're not seeing their left back and right back getting the attack.
I think the right back might he might be getting tired having to deal with Nikola over there. And plus he grabbed him, so who knows what went on over there, why the coach is making a change.
That's one thing I really didn't mess a lot around with was my back line. You know, you keep your, and you haven't. You've seen Meilinger and you've seen Misra for the Falcons. You know, that's their center backs. But we've seen Malo kind of come in and out as a left back tonight in place of Max Sharon. It's, again, just thinking about it as a coach back in the day, I didn't do a lot of changing defensively unless I needed to.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe just because we're in, game 3 for these guys.
Yeah.
Trying to figure some things out and moving some guys around. And you
Russell
give
cuts
some
it
guys
back
a chance.
to Miller. It's almost a mishap there. Is now Preco will look up.
Miller overcooked that one.
That he did is Nikola. Just can't keep it on.
Like Nikola thought there was more space over there. He let that one run across his body, and it was many times in wide areas. That's a no-no.
A little shove there, and we're going to see a foul there on Nikola.
It's choppy here. Last few minutes have been choppy. Free kicks and throw-ins.
I agree, as Meilinger will put this one in. Looking for Costello and headed away by the Titans, who will look to build as Goro now back on the pitch for the Titans.
That was a good interception. That's Russell again. He's changed. No, that wasn't Russell. Misra with another long throw.
Throws this one in right to Costello, looks to flick it back post. Miller gets a little shove as now Russell tries to bring it down, finds Wiggins. Now Miller, a shot, and right into the arms there of Jude Thomas. Not a bad left-footed shot, off balance there.
Yeah, good hit from Wiggins. Those are a little bit hopeful unless you're going to really, really, really crank it.
Now Bellotti. Now Nikola on that far side tries to bring it down. He does. And finally cleared away by the Falcon defender.
Nikola coming away from the attacking goal there, and I think trying to combine. I don't know. That's those moments are always suspect. I think you gotta do your attacking stuff going at the goal. Defenders just have a much easier time figuring out what you're going to do and then intervening, and the Groves did a really good job there. Stevenson with a long throw of their own.
So now Goro looks to make something happen here at the top of the 18. Ball put inside the 6, and that's cleared away. Well, they're going to say it's a goal kick. It wasn't cleared away at all. So we'll put this one back in. Meilinger will put it back in here for the Falcons. Goro now comes away with it. Goro cuts it back. Looks out wide. The ball put inside, and they're going to call a penalty shot.
Wow, the cross got blocked. And I guess with his hand was out away from the body there and knocked it down, made it easy for the ref.
The referee's I think maybe he was going to talk to his assistant referee, but
The crowd seems to love Anthony Abdelmaseh.
Abdelmaseh, yeah, he put that one in, and as Jonathan Prika will step up, and he will bury it to give the Titans a 3-2 lead here in the 60. So the 58th minute.
Prika with a classy penalty. Got Bonifon going the wrong way and just rolled it in the bottom corner.
Actually, the 62nd minute, I apologize. 62nd minute, and
well, there's a set piece of their own for Stevenson. Groves has scored off 2 now. Now Stevenson scored off a 1.
This ball is put in, and down by the end line is that'll be shielded out. I didn't really see the cross. You had a better angle on it than I did.
Yeah, the defender he tried to put it around the defender, and the defender's arm just hanging out to his side, and he just happened to be inside the box, and it just hit it, knocked it down. I think if it glances and continues on, he probably doesn't call a penalty, but he just knocked it straight down.
Abdelmaseh. Ball's getting given away, and then Russell was looking for Miller, and the ball goalie back now to Thomas.
Russell has a great capacity for running. This guy's been all over the field, and now he just got done pressing the goalkeeper. We'll see if he does it again. Yeah, here he goes.
Thomas will clear that up in commanding fashion.
I love that kind of determination from Russell.
It's not something you can teach.
Absolutely not.
It's the intangibles that a player might have that would, oh, that's a good ball.
Yeah, probably shouldn't leave Goro that wide open in the middle of the field.
Priesky was off, though. The flag goes up.
Wiggins was late doing his job there, trying to nullify Goro, and Goro playing that ball against that high, tight line. Just didn't get the run right from Poprinski.
This ball will now make its way all the way back to Thomas, who'll play with his feet. This ball will go out of touch. Throwing coming up here for the Titans, with just 16 to play in this one.
Looks like there's some clock management going on here from Stevenson.
Ball then now finally cleared up here to Bates, but that was Lasky that looking there for Goro. It's Misra. Good slide, and now Miller looking to bring this up here. Finds Russell. That was
a little bit of a mishap
that fell down.
Yeah, mishap in the Stevenson back line.
Now Russell looks to put this one inside the 18 and clear it up.
Partially cleared. Russell knows how important these throw-ins are. Groves can set their play up. Misra coming up. See if they get more players in the scoring area. Last time it was 4 players Groves, 9 players Stevenson, but they're going to add a few more here.
So this ball is thrown in right towards the top of the 18. Ball's bouncing around as Meilinger gets a head on it, and then cleared up and off of Meilinger and out for a goal kick.
That was a great clearance by DiFilippo just to knock it straight off him. Rarely is it a good idea to take a full cut at a ball, but that time just knocked it off his knee and nullified all the attacking scenarios.
I couldn't agree with you more. As a lot of times defensively, even if offensively, things that can happen can be created, just create luck. right? And you know, because a lot of times that ball could bounce off of a defender, then off of an attacker, then go off for a corner. There's lots of things that can be created, but just being able to in that moment, you know, make good contact, you know, and knock it off of Meilinger and get out of the way for let that go off for a goal kick. That's creating your own luck.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a bad game, though. I mean, we've seen some pretty good games here the last couple of nights, you know, against Birmingham, Brother Rice, and Seaholm. That game was, you know, 1-1 tie. And now here we are. We're in a 3-2 game, but this game's been pretty even for most of the night. Is this Paul's another throw-in?
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen here. That defender
Friska
that was defending the throw-in, I don't think he can leave his feet.
That was 18. That's Evan
Poprisky.
Poprisky, yep.
Yeah, he's an important player for them. I think he's got to be smarter there. They put that guy in front of the thrower to disrupt the throw, but I'm not so sure that you're not better suited to just put another guy in the box.
I think the ref is saying they got to stop the clock. As all the fans are yelling at the clock operator. You know, the clock operator has feelings too. The referees have feelings, but so do the clock operators.
Yeah, this just in, the clock operator has feelings too.
Just 3 seconds is going to be added right back to the clock.
I guess you never know.
You never know.
Now he's going from blocking the throw-in to blocking this free kick here.
It's not a free kick. I don't think they would do that. I think it never came back on the field, right?
The ball's, when he threw it, he jumped. So I don't know how we're going to restart this based on the infraction, but I guess we're going to do another throw-in. A lot of question marks in this moment.
So Misra will throw this once again.
They're going to do it again, and it's
a good throw once again, and
yeah, he can really throw it.
Spilati will look to put this up, looking for Goro. Oh, a good touch by Goro. Sali out wide to Nikola. If they switch to Bellotti, he's open, and they do. It's a good switch by Nikola. They try to switch it one more time.
Yeah, Nikola's shown some versatility. He plays as the number 9, as the highest guy, as the striker in the first half, and now he's been the left winger. They've done a good job of getting him on the ball and making sure he's been involved in the game.
Goro cuts it back and then finds Shapinski. And Prika will put it out wide to Bellotti.
Looks like Goro took a knock there.
Ball put back now over to Goro on that far side. He's just unable to keep it on the pitch.
Yeah, something happened to Goro. He crouched over there on the track. Maybe we need to get a trainer over there. Yeah, referee's stopping the clock now.
Stop once again. You have 12 and a half to go. You asked me if we could stop the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, so those of you who are at home, this is a good time to talk about this. Those of you at home watching this or wherever you're watching on your phone, the app that we actually use to bring this technology does not come with a clock. So the clock you see on your screen is actually me recording 40 minutes of clock in a video. So if I stop it, it just goes off and there's no way to keep track of the time. So it's just a rolling clock that.
Yeah, we keep learning as we go, and I'm learning something new today. My touchscreen television here does not have the ability to stop the clock.
Oh, it's a good tackle. The referee's going to call a foul.
Oh.
That looked like a clean tackle from here.
Referees.
You're going to hear it from the crowd here. It
certainly does not agree.
Field not happy with that whatsoever.
Free kick for Groves.
So Meilinger will throw this one. So we'll kick this. Restart for the Falcons. Looking to find an equalizer here with just 11 and a half or so to go.
Wiggins being rangy and
Wiggins
wiry
is met by
and elusive.
contact. No foul there.
Oh, I'm surprised that's not a foul.
Well, based on the last one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now another referee says keep going as another player from Groves goes down. That was Miller that.
Yeah.
As this game is starting to pick up in energy and temperature real quick.
Yep.
Oh, and there's ball will go out of touch.
This gives Groves that opportunity to set up their throw-in plays.
If you haven't seen our commercials, we've been covering, and part of our commercials is the MHSAA and their need for more officials. They lost over 2,000 officials here in Michigan at the high school and youth level for soccer referees. So if you want to get more involved and give back to the game, there's no better way to do that than to pull up, grab a whistle and a card. This ball is thrown in by Misra. And up goes Miller. He goes down.
This
Costello plays it to Sharon, and he'll play it far post, and Thomas comes away with it. But to learn more about that, head over to MHSAA.com. Click on the officials tab, and you can start officiating here real quick.
Yeah, the need for referees is high, and the importance of them to the game is also very high.
There was a foul there. That was Max Sharon on that foul, a heavy foul there.
Yeah, there were some unintended consequences from COVID and from the shutdown and stuff, and it gave an opportunity for referees to either retire or find something else. And we're looking to build that pool of referees back up.
This ball is put right in and then cleared away by Bertolini.
It's Groves in transition again. I think that's probably going to be a foul. Many times those fouls in transition result in a yellow card.
That they do is they stop promising attacks. As Bertolini from Wiggins. That's good play there by Nicola. Bertolini there to defend. Let's play this up, and Bonifant comes up with it. Mollinger up.
Hard to see the number there, but the left back made a great tackle. Shut down Groves' attack up the right side there.
That was Powell Sarowich.
A little bit too far for a throw-in play for Groves over there, but so they'll just get the game restarted.
DiFilippo goes up. Good win there, and now the Falcons come away with this with possession. And all the way back now to Bonifant. Oh, and Bonifant. Now Nicola. To Bellotti, and the flag will go up.
Stevenson will be upset about that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, you pick the pocket of Bonifant like that.
Caught Bonifant in possession and then found a way to be offside.
The Falcons here with 7 or so to go in this one, looking to find that equalizer. Can they find some magic, late magic, here on the road? And that will go out now for a corner. We've seen a goal on a corner tonight, and we've seen a goal on a throw-in from the Falcons.
And a goal on a penalty.
And a goal on I'm just speaking in regards to the Falcons specifically, but
I
yes,
gotcha.
Yes,
I gotcha.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, they're heavily relying on set pieces, and here's another one.
So Miller will put this one in, and he doesn't get it back on the pitch. You got to find a way here with 6 minutes to go when you're down 1-0 to get it inside the box. Give your guys an opportunity to put it on frame.
3-2.
I said 3-2, didn't I?
You said they're down 1-0.
Oh, they're down 1 goal. Sorry.
1 goal.
I didn't, yeah.
There you go.
My bad.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. It's a Monday. I have a case of the Mondays.
Case of the Monday.
I have a case of the Mondays.
And then we came here and had to look straight into the sun.
Yep. Ball played right there into Caleb Wiggins, and looking there for Max Sharon, unable to get to him.
Wiggins' attentiveness to the turnover. When he turns it over, he just turns right back into defending, and he really stays engaged in the game.
Something that I always taught as a coach is when you lose the ball, go get it back. And you become a defender immediately. Games are won or lost in transition, Rick.
They sure are. They sure are.
It might be cliche, but
well, I think it's a little bit cliche, and it's probably a lot fact. A lot of bad moments you end up catching your opponent in when you transition to attack.
We got a long throw coming up here from Misra. A little flick back post as this ball's going to bounce around now to Brett Russell. The ball's going to then deflect and go out of touch. Time running out here for the Falcons as we have the clock stopped once again. I don't know if it was an injury or what it was. At the end of this game, the conclusion, we'll bring up players from both sides. We'll have players from Groves as well as the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans. This ball played over the top. A little shove there on Misra. The referee does not call it.
There's some debate there if Bonifant touched the ball with his hands, I think.
Well, the referee, assistant referee, was waving him off saying there's nothing there.
Referee and assistant referee are having some discussion. We're just going to restart the game with a throw-in. There it is.
So Plum Alexander will play this up. Cisgari, and now the clock will stop once again.
Referee restarts the clock.
And headed away. Again, the pace of this game and the energy and temperature had been rising and continues to rise, as now Bellotti will come up with this here for the Titans. Switches this far side. I believe that's the number 16, Anthony Tomase. Bonifant is finally able to pick this up. We have 3 minutes to go here in this cross-league matchup tonight. The MAC Red versus the MAC White. Groves playing the OAA White. And the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans play in the MAC Red.
Looks like both teams are done connecting through midfield here, Jonathan.
I would say that probably seems about right about now. 2.5 minutes to go.
Stevenson trying to see it out, and Groves trying to play something long to get inside of Stevenson's penalty area here and see if they can tie this thing up.
So it's funny. So the referee stopped the clock for the balls that just kicked out of bounds, and now on a goal kick, he's just letting them just waste the time. It's those things where you say consistency.
Yeah, it's been an interesting way to manage the clock.
Dangerous tackle is now. I believe that was Blum Alexander that got hit right in the face. So the clock will now stop once again. Miller, that's going to have to be, you're going to have to call it. They're going to have to be a yellow card. You're not even going to call that. Wow, his back was turned.
That is really interesting.
That he's got his assistant referees who he turned his back.
He was waving his flag, right?
Yeah, waving his flag. Encroachment. That's a yellow. I think his hand is a Miller now. No, that was Russell missing a wide open shot. just inside the 6.
The turn of events there was outstanding. The non-call on the encroachment that kept the ball alive, and then Groves got it out wide on the right-hand side and got a cross off to Russell, and I think that's the guy who you'd want to have the ball right inside the box, inside the penalty area, and he just hit his half volley over the top. With a minute and a half to play, I'm not sure another goal-scoring chance is going to get that good.
No, that was probably the single best goal-scoring opportunity and the run of play all night long for the Falcons. So the ball will go out of touch on that far side. Both teams have their fight, though, as this has been a good battle all night long. There were 3 goals scored in the first and 2 here in the second, and that's where this score is at, 3-2. The Falcons were able to get on the board in the 47th minute off a beautiful header from Matthew Meilinger to equalize this game, and then in the 62nd minute, Jonathan Prika on the penalty shot is.
Two guys got tangled up there.
As we got.
I think there's going to be some cards to be handed out.
A yellow card. I believe that was Prika that got a yellow card.
And Miller was tied up there for Groves.
But Prika didn't leave the field yet. He needs to leave the field. He hasn't done that yet.
I don't think anybody's left the field during yellow cards tonight.
They have to.
Well,
well, he is still on the field.
Yeah, they have to, and they haven't. So
17. Oh, Shapinski went off.
Oh.
Well, as the ball skirts around now, drops down there to Max Sharon. The ball continues to bounce around like a ping pong ball. So I guess it was Shapinski that got the yellow card. Number 17. As this ball
we go down under
in.
20 seconds.
Top of the 18 to Miller. Miller with a shot. It's going to go up and over. And
that'll bring a rise from the Stevenson crowd.
So we're now seeing more extracurricular activities between these
pleasantries
two squads
right now. Referee's going to need to do something to get a hold of this.
Well, that's the end of the game. The final whistle did just blow.
Buzzer.
As these two teams are still on the field, as we got pushing and shoving, things you do not want to see, as now fans are coming out of the crowd, out of the stands.
Interesting little dust up here.
As fans have now stepped onto the pitch. I think this will change whether or not we do a post game.
There's some reluctance from some of these fans to continue on. Public address announcer trying to get the rest of them. Trying to get the rest of them to leave the field.
Not something that you want to see on any level. Emotions getting high.
It's a hard-fought game. Certainly understandable that your dander might be up, but you got to resist. You got to resist these moments. Certainly in an effort to make sure that the game ends the way it's supposed to, in a sporting fashion, in a sporting manner. Both coaches are probably trying to get a hold of their players and have a cordial ending to this match.
That they will. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back here. I don't know under the circumstances we'll be able to get in post-game interviews with players, but nonetheless, a good game that it was. Final score here at Runkle Field here at Stevenson. The Titans 3 and Groves Falcons 2. We're right back.
first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Velasquez, shot, and that goes off the post and in. 6. Oh, good move by Wen. Puck to 6, wide open net for Cox, Jack, and that's goal number 2. Now wide to the option, just inside the 18. Left foot cross to Steinwasser, saved by Solly.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Every generation knows where to go when their car gets dirty. And every generation understands the timeless family tradition of Jack's Car Wash. Families know that a clean car by Jack's just rides better.
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Nichols off the post and in. Six. Oh, good move by Wen. Fox with 6. Wide open net for Fox. Jack, and that's goal number 2. Now wide to the Oxley, just inside the 18. Left foot cross to Steinwasser. Saved by Solly.
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على الميشيغان ساكر نتورك.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network. I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Welcome back here into Runkle Field here, where the final score of this one was 3-2 here in favor of the Titans. We're waiting for Rick Larson to grab our player of the game here, Nicholas Nikolov, joining us here in just a moment. A good game. Good hard-fought battle here, early part of the season. Groves will move to 1-1-1. Dan Sean and the Stevenson Titans will move to 2-0-0 after this finale here today. The goals coming here in the 14th minute was Nicholas Nicola, assisted by Evan Risky. The goal in the 22nd by Zachary Shapinski, assisted by Nicholas Nicola. Then Groves got on the board in the 25th minute off of Bennett Costello, a shot from Brett Russell on that throw-in. Phenomenal job. And then in the second half, the Groves Falcons in the 47th minute assist is scored by number 7, Matthew Meilinger, assisted by Maury Miller to equalize the game. And then the 62nd minute, Jonathan Rika on a penalty shot, the game winner. And that's where the scoring finished in this one is. See Rick Larson step over and in just a moment we'll have Nicholas Nicola join us here. On the Michigan Soccer Network as our player of the game. As we're going to be welcoming Rick Larson now in down at field level with Nicholas Nicola.
Jonathan, we're live? All right. Rick Larson here with player of the match, Nikolai. And step up, please. So there's a little bit of a dust up there at the end, but that I don't want that to take away from the quality that I thought that you played with. What do you attribute the success that you've had early in the season with creating a lot of goals, not only for your teammates but also for yourself?
I'm just trying to win all the games, man. I don't mind if I score, the team scores. It doesn't really matter to me, I swear. But when we win the game like this, a very tense game, 3-2, we got into a fight at the end. It doesn't matter, you know what happens. But we seal out the game 3-2. If I score, if someone else scores, it doesn't matter, you know. We get the win at the end of the day, and that's what counts.
Yeah, I thought you played a really unselfish pass. Who scored the second goal?
Zach.
Last name?
Shapinski, I think.
Zach Shapinski, yeah, he made a great run on the weak side, and then you slipped him in and put him straight in with the goalkeeper, and then he made a great finish. Mm-hmm. But I thought on the first goal, where the header came across, the long ball came across, and then the header came, and then you were able to kind of stick your foot in there and score out that little half volley. Are those the type of goals that you normally score?
I mean, there's all types of goals. Some are outside the box, some inside the box. But you know, that's what training does. You do this more in training, and then it'll come come to life. It'll come happen in game, you know?
Yeah, I think that versatility and the the ability to score in a variety of ways is really going to prove to be successful for this young man moving forward in his season. Fantastic performance today, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you there, Rick Larson, and that was Nikola talking about what a bright young man he is and a bright future he has in the game of soccer. And when Dan and I talked earlier today about this matchup, you know exactly why he's a special player. So a great job here, a great result here for the Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans. The final score here, 3-2, was that final score. For all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, we want to say thank you for tuning in today, being a part of this broadcast. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, that way you're notified every time we go live or add new content. And we'll see you back here next time for more soccer. For all of us here, my production team and Sam Fisher on camera tonight and Rick Larson, my broadcast partner, I wish you all a very, very happy Monday evening.